Ladies and gents, yep, this is the Guna and Boxing Vlogcast. Yes, this is crunch time in the Champions League semi-final. A place in the final up for grabs. This afternoon's topic is the match that happened last night at the Parc des Princes. I believe the name of the stadium of Paris Saint-Germain, PSG. Yes, very entertaining and thrilling match. And one of them could possibly play Arsenal in the final if Arsenal do make it to the final, if they do successfully conquer Atletico Madrid. Very good match, very entertaining match. The scoreline finished 5-4. That was the final result. Very good match, yep. A lot of excitement and entertainment. From a neutral perspective, that's everything packed in one match. Probably the best Champions League football match of all time, I would say. Yeah, is up there, or probably the best of all time, I would say, from a neutral perspective. But once again, both teams' defense isn't the greatest. A lot of people are giving PSG and Bayern Munich a lot of praise because of the goals that they scored, but on a neutral perspective, it's also not the greatest of defences. Yeah, both teams have got the best world-class attacks in the world, but the defence, yep, if they was to play Arsenal or Atletico Madrid in the final, yep, Arsenal or Atletico Madrid could cause an upset. Yeah, simple as that, because Arsenal and Atletico Madrid has got one of the best defences in the world. As much as PSG and Bayern Munich has got the best attacks in the world, yep, also you have to remember Arsenal and Atletico has got one of the best defences in the world. Arsenal are not on the greatest run at the moment, and Atletico Madrid, yeah, are not the most consistent of teams, but both teams in Arsenal and Atletico Madrid have got strengths in the defence. But coming back to Bayern Munich and PSG, yep, it's gonna be a very difficult final if Arsenal was to progress, and whether they're playing PSG or Bayern Munich, it will be a very difficult final. To be honest with you, I spoke to a few of my friends who are also football fans. I'm not going to discuss what teams they support, but I also mentioned, I made agreements with them, if Arsenal was to play PSG, it will be a lot tougher than Bayern Munich. So if it was to play Bayern Munich in the final, for instance, I think we stand a better chance. I think we can do more damage on Bayern Munich than on PSG. I think it will be a lot more difficult playing against PSG in my eyes. We could possibly score a goal or a couple against them in the final, but it will be very difficult. I'm not saying we can't win, but it will be very difficult. The odds will be against us. And with that Moussa Dembele and that oh God, I can't pronounce the guy's name. I think he's from Uzbekistan. Kvaratskhelia. Oh God, I just can't pronounce the guy's name, but you know who I'm speaking about. Yeah, he's from, I think it's Uzbekistan. I believe it's the number 7 that they bought in January 2025. Yeah, he's the one that caused Arsenal a lot of problems last season, because we did beat PSG last season in the group table stages, but ever since they made a few signings in that January transfer, they've just been a completely different team. Yeah, and PSG, they haven't been the greatest all season long, but I believe that, yeah, they are in first place in League One, the French league. Yeah, they haven't been the greatest, as good as they were last season, but they still have a good, strong chance of retaining the Champions League. And you have to remember, once again, PSG are the champions as well. They didn't play too great at the beginning of the season, but now they start to pick up form from where they left off from last season. So they have improved. Some of the results didn't go their way, but they have improved. But for Bayern Munich, they need to be very careful. And if PSG was to beat Bayern Munich, then Arsenal has to be very careful in the final of PSG. But once again, anything can happen. It's the semi-finals. First we have to get past Atletico Madrid and get to the final and play either PSG or Bayern Munich. But I believe if Arsenal was to play Bayern Munich in the final, I believe we stand a much better chance against Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich, they like to come out guns blazing, and their defence is not the greatest. Nowhere near. Their defence is better than Arsenal's attack. Nowhere near. Sorry. Nowhere near. Bayern Munich defence is better than Arsenal's defence. Not even close. Bayern Munich, I would say, they just about have a better midfield than Arsenal, and their attack is quite superior to Arsenal, because we haven't been so fluent in the attack this season. So I think, obviously Bayern Munich's midfield and attack is better than Arsenal's, but their defence is not as great as Arsenal. And if Arsenal was to play Bayern Munich in the final, I think we can do some damage as well, and we surprise them on the counter attack as well. Because Bayern Munich, they're going to come guns blazing, and they're going to come forward, steaming forward, and they're going to leave themselves open and leave some gaps open. And with the Bundesliga, they're doing a good job in the Bundesliga. Still in first place, and they're going to win the Bundesliga as well. But the Bundesliga is not as competitive and as intense as the Premier League. Even the French league, which PSG are in, is more intense over the last few seasons than the Bundesliga. So that is why I'm saying PSG is a better threat, a bigger threat to Bayern Munich. So anything is possible. Once again, Arsenal have to get past Atletico Madrid in order to get to the final. You can't write off Atletico Madrid. If Atletico Madrid was successful against Arsenal, I'm not doubting them and not writing them off to beat either PSG themselves or Bayern Munich. If Atletico Madrid was to get past Arsenal, I wouldn't be too surprised if there was to be either PSG or Bayern Munich is a Champions League final. So everything is up for grabs. All history and form and experience goes out the drain. It is what happens on the day in the final that counts. But once again, Arsenal have to do the job. I hope Atletico Madrid doesn't get to the final. I don't have anything against Atletico Madrid. I hope they do win the Champions League one day, but just not this season. I hope this season is Arsenal's season in winning the Champions League. But I hope Atletico Madrid does win the Champions League for the first time one day, because they have been very unlucky throughout the decades. They made it to 3 finals and was very unfortunate not to win it. So one day, hopefully, I hope Atletico Madrid do win it. I don't have anything against them, but I just hope just not this season. That's pretty much I need to say for now. I'm definitely going to make more videos about this topic as well. But once again, from a neutral perspective, the goals were raining in last night. But as in terms of the defence, both teams have to do much better if they was to play against Arsenal or Atletico Madrid in the final. Thank you for watching once again. Yep, this is Guna Unboxing. Vlogcast signing out for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Nice one.